Hi, I'm Kevin Eikenberry, and I'm here to help you reach your potential as a leader and a human being. Welcome to Remarkable TV. Today we're talking about building communities and how powerful they can be. Are you ready? Let's get started. Welcome to our barn. And by the time you watch this, my son Parker, who edits all of these videos, and his fiancée Marissa, who shoots most all of these episodes, will be married. And they got married nearby and had the reception right here in this barn. And now you can see what this barn looked like last November when we got started with this project. Now maybe you can see a little bit about how it looks today. Now it's a couple of weeks from a reception, but we're getting close. And even from the small amount of pictures that you can see that a tremendous amount of work took place. This work was not done. This work was done by friends and family and members of the community here at our farm in Michigan. And no, I couldn't have done it all alone because of the vastness of the work, and I couldn't just come out in the evenings and work on it because where I sit now is 330 miles from the studio that I shoot all these other episodes in. So over 20 plus people were involved in this project and doing tasks large and small. Some of the larger tasks were done by people like George, who took control of the bathroom over here, and of Jamie, who was largely in control of the construction of the floors, the most important part of the project. And Dave, who worked a lot on the floors and was involved in the trim, and Grady, who did all of the staining, and Jeff, who did all of the electrical, including some that you see over my shoulder. And Jeff is the only person who's a professional in the work that was done. Now see, I was involved in every aspect of what was done, but there were very few tasks that I did all the way to completion. And while that was a challenge for me at times to sort of let go of some of those things, here's the reality. The reality is that what happened was a community was formed. So what did I learn from all of this besides some construction and woodworking skills? Well, I learned a whole lot about community. 5 things I want to share with you real quick. First of all, communities are powerful. What happened here was not just that a floor got built and a bathroom got built and a bunch of other stuff happened. What happened here was a community was formed. And there's a tremendous amount of fun that we had in doing it and camaraderie that happened as a result, but the pride of the result is powerful. And that only happens with community. I learned that communities form from shared vision. So while I said there's a lot of stuff that I didn't really do, it happened because there was a clear reason why. We were doing this for Parker and Marissa. We were doing this to maintain and make this barn something more than it was before. There was a clear shared vision. And that was part of what I had to do, was provide that vision. Communities generate momentum and inclusion. Heck, we had people that wanted to be involved and apologized because they couldn't be here. It created something, it created momentum. People wanted to be back, people wanted to be involved, people wanted to help because of what we were creating. Communities need leaders. As I said, I struggled a little bit with the fact that a lot of other people did a lot of the work and I couldn't always help in ways that maybe I would like to have. And there were days when you might say, well, everyone else is doing the work and Kevin is sort of supervising. But if I didn't do that part, none of the rest of it would have happened either. Communities definitely need leaders. And lastly, community leaders need to let go. Yeah, I had input on all of the things that happened, and there were a lot of times when I said, I trust your judgment, finish that the way you want to, yeah, we should stay in that, on and on and on. Communities, leaders need to let go. So I learned a lot more in creating, in the construction of this barn than how to use a chop saw. What I learned was how to help build and create and nurture a community in this over 100-year-old barn that we're so happy that we've now recreated. So that leads us to today's tweet. You can lead a team or you can build a community. A community is far more powerful. Community building isn't just for not-for-profits. It's not just for volunteer organizations. It's for any organization. If you want to really lead successfully, you've got to think about community. And that's just one of the many things that we talk about in our Remarkable Leadership Workshop.
Do you struggle to provide feedback and coaching to underperformers and problem employees? Is change hard for you to implement, draining the motivation and focus of your team? Do you struggle to communicate effectively with the diverse and sometimes challenging personalities within your organization? If you are a leader looking for a chance to learn more in a supportive and collaborative environment, this is your chance. The Remarkable Leadership Workshop is a powerful 2-day learning experience that combines proven, practical approaches with the chance for peer interaction to help you master effective leadership. If you're serious about your future and you're ready to learn how to communicate more assertively, delegate more effectively, and lead more successfully, join us for an upcoming session. Click on the link below to learn how you can become the leader you were born to be.